Hey, my name is Anu. Welcome to Northlight Quilts. These are my new pattern, United Stars. I also have rainbow color, where the stars are rainbow colors, but I'll show that you later. So this piece is only the top and was the hardest quilt what I've done, because I had the pattern on my mind and I started to write that more than 2 years ago, a long time before I decided to start YouTube in English. But that was after I had the pattern design course and I learned how to write. But writing in English is not easy because I don't know all the terms, like how they supposed to go. I can think in English, but writing, okay. Let's go to this. So United Star quilt is quite easy, but you'll need templates. So I made many templates before I was satisfied that these are the good one. So I have templates A and B, and all the other parts are so that you can cut the right size. And on pattern you'll get coloring pages. This is the small one, about 52 inch square, I think. I'll check that later. It's that one. In my pattern I have 13 stars, but I made for my 12, so you can decide how to do. So there's 3 stars on top row, but I have only 2. Let me show that a little bit later. And if you are doing that, the background is one color, which my rainbow color is, you'll get this for that, the coloring page. And if you want to use these, I think these were half meter, actually we have meters, half meters cuts each color. So it's from dark blue, and you can't see here, but it's on the way to floor. And we have under this is light blue, green, yellow and orange, all the same collection. So this fabric was really fun to work, and I struggled a lot making this. I think I have videos how I made it. It took so long, maybe a year, I can't remember, because I was so frustrated how to put the piece. Afterwards I look this and I see how easy it is, but when I was doing, I didn't get the right, because like this part I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Did I count those? 15 maybe, that many parts. And in this star we have 4 different colors, and maybe this is 5th color. So I made only few stars and then I was frustrated. Anyway, so I have few mistakes in this quilt, but those were that I was okay, I don't care. This is purpose that I made that mistake, like on purpose. So you can do this, but I don't have these color instructions on my pattern. It would be too hard. So let's look the easier one. So this is darker gray background, and the fabric is Tula Pink's unicorn poops. I hope the name was that, poops. And this is, I was thinking this for kids. And it doesn't matter what way you turn this, it's okay, like in every way. And I have the leftovers over here, and background is, you see my free motion quilting for this. So I think this was the first I made. Like this is my practice version, and I don't even know, do I have any photos about this? I just it was hard even to find, you know, that where this was. This I knew because I didn't finish this. And I have fun photo this from one place where we were on summer, the apartment what we rent, because there was upstairs, and this looks so big. I have the other quilt, the rainbow version, and with that it's about this time of year. We have now fall break, autumn break, the only week what we have break before Christmas. So this time of year we were north. Okay, we live quite north, but not that north. It's almost in Russian border, the place, and I took my rainbow quilt there and hand sew that, because I have all week to do something, and I didn't take my sewing machine there. That was family trip, so that was only what I was doing. Of course, I knit some socks. But you'll see the winter scenery and so beautiful places where I was a little bit hiking in the snow, and we were that high that we saw the Russian from the Russian hills over our, I don't know the word. Okay, far away at least. So, and because I was sewing, hand stitching that there, I didn't have borders there, but I have video where is place where behind me is a fence that the reindeers can't come to on the road. So I'll sew those, and I need to do the sewing examples and cutting examples how to cut, because I've done three of these, so I should know if I remember how to cut and sew these together and everything like that. So let's start doing that. I hope you like my pattern, United Stars, and maybe you'll try even this. At least this small one was nice. this is my rainbow, United Stars, and I made this first, and after that I made this cover image. I have inside few details and a few photos. I have here in quilt sizes, lap and throw size, and large throw and twin. I'll put the measurements in somewhere here, and I have all the cutting instructions so you can see how to cut width of fabric and how to use this, as I show you when cutting those pieces, but more details. And what else I have? Measurements, how many pieces you need, this size, like how many templates you should cut, and if you want throw twin size quilt, how you can there's like if you like 3 borders, it's bigger of course, and 1 border, but the stars are the same amount. This is 18. And then we have, if you want to use layer cake as I did for this, we have here how to cut in layer cake. So 1 layer cake is 1 of these, and you have extra leftovers, not much but a little bit. But if you have layer cake what you like to use, it's like perfect for this. This need how many? Of course, how many stars? 32 I have here. That many layer cake you will need. And this we will look soon. How to assemble. I don't know how to say this. Assembly. And all these details. And I have more pages which I don't have here. Now, like ideas how you can change. I'll put the photo, the flag, if you want to do like United States of America star flag, I'll put the image on screen about that. You can color that one of these if you want, and the flag is like this way. Okay, so background is Tula pink. This is lovely, and I hand quilted this. I have only few. This might be the only one I have at home, but I have hand quilted. I'll show you photos when I was in Saariselkä. It's near the Russian border place. So I was there with my family and I didn't take my sewing machine there. So I hand quilted that during that 1 week. And I thought that I would machine quilted this, free motion quilting or something. And after I put it here, I was okay, I didn't do that. So I'm fine with this. So in the bottom you'll see we have blue. Can you see? And you can't see, but on the top there's purple, and this is not exactly, but a little bit like that. Okay, so if we start here, this is quite simple. You have these triangles and this part, and you just sew those together. And it takes a little bit room. You can see that if it's not like correct sewed, you can still make this cool. And I had, okay, this is right size for this, and so I didn't have here the lines for the middle part, so I marked these here. So it was really easy to cut this the right size. So you need 4 of those, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each. And the middle part, it's here. So if you want to play, you can put different color in the middle of that star. So this is the part A and this is part P, and as you remember, you should cut that like these fabrics are, one is upside and one is down, so you have like mirror image. And when you sew this, there is like a little bit too much here, and you can put it like right here or a little bit more. And after this first one, you'll take the other one, and this is like, ooh, how I should make this. Then you just sew there, and there is more room to cut this to right side, and for that I had also marks in here. You might not see that because this is like, I made this like 1 or 2 years ago, so I have tape here. This is the measurement for this, and then I have the half mark that when I want to trim this the right size, this is like the wrong, not just that I haven't trimmed this the right correct size, so I can put this mark as I have in my pattern. Then I cut the extra off. Let's see how much there is extra. Do I have? I don't have. Okay. This is the, as you see, it's bigger, so you have like room for mistakes. And even I had mistakes cutting these not so perfectly. I don't think that you can see so big mistake. Of course, if you look really carefully, but we don't care. Okay. So then we need to only take these corners and get this kind of part. And the middle one is for this. And there is a little bit more or too much fabric here, so you can cut a little bit off before you sew these together. So this is like 1 and 2 and 3, and then you just sew those together and get. So I had here these fabrics are like Christmas collection, and these are snowflakes, so that you could like try to find or image how this could be for Christmas quilt. Okay, so I have many videos what I filmed years ago or whenever, so let's look those videos, and I'll put the link where you can find my pattern. And as I said, it was a lot of work, but I hope to learn to write like more quick and not to be perfect, but I try to put there like more information than you need. And if you don't like to read patterns, like I do not like to read patterns, I rather look at photos or pictures or videos and just do. So I hope that you get in these videos enough information that you can try this pattern. Okay, let's look at the videos, and I hope that you like this pattern. Please comment what you think. This was a lot of work for me. I'm just looking at this because I try to be more proud what I have done. I hide a lot of what I have done, so this is a big thing that I'll show all this work. So see you. Heippa!